Happy Wednesday, friends. We're back with another midweek reflection. If you were able to catch the sermon this past week, you know that we started a new sermon series on Philippians, and Charlie brought up the comment from Philippians 1 that God always finishes what God starts. And I think that is a great place for us to sit and dwell this week as we consider the ways in which God has started something in our own lives. And for me, I'm going on this ordination journey. That's something that is almost at its end as I come into ordination in June. And so that's very exciting. But I think about that for the bigger picture for our community and for our world and for Christianity over the last 2,000 years, that God always finishes what God starts. That means for us, we are participants in the work that God is doing in the world. We hear that when we say the Lord's Prayer, thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. And so for us, that means that we have some work to do. And it's work that we do when we show up in love to serve our community, but it's also personal work that we have to do. It means that we have to pay attention to what's going on within ourselves and within our community. How is God moving? If we say that God always finishes what God starts, well, how do we even know what God is starting? We have to look and we have to see how the Spirit is moving. We have to pay attention to what is of God. How do we know what is of God? Well, we look at the fruit of the Spirit, and we say, is this something that God is doing in this place? Is this good? Is it loving? Is it neighbor-focused? Is it something that is allowing us to be humble and to look toward others? And then we have to consider, okay, how can we be a part of this? How can our gifts, the gifts that the Spirit has given us, how can our gifts be used to advance that within the world? And then we may not actually be a part of that completion. That's the thing about Christianity, this 2,000-year history, is that we don't always get the opportunity to see things all the way through. But that's where our faith comes into play. That's where our faith says, God will complete this. No matter if you're here, if you are just a small participant, if you know that your last days are coming, you can have faith that God will make all things new. God will make all things good. And so we live accordingly to that, knowing that it's not just about ourselves. It's not just about the people to come or the people before us, but it is about all of us, this great community of Christians that come to worship and serve God every day. So keep that in mind this week as you continue to think about how God is making new things in your life and how God has started something and what that looks like for you. Take care.